These fellows are discovering their first encounter with the new guard. They previously had been able to get over the old one, and now they all ran here immediately as soon as he let them out for the first time since the new thing, and they all ran here. It's one of those days where you're like, spring is coming. The weather is like 60 degrees right now. Absolutely beautiful. Really good day for outdoor work. So I'm going to tackle a project by myself up here at the Fourth Moon Yurt. I want to put a 6x4 shed right over by that hickory tree. And I'm going to use it and its foundation to build a small outhouse for the people that stay in the yurt. The shed itself will allow me to pack everything that the yurt entails into it to sort of keep it safe and prolong the longevity of everything that we've invested in. The shed is a Patiowell kit, and it's a sheet metal kit. I've already put it together with my dad back at my camp, and my plan is to just lift it up with some friends and put it in the back of the truck to plop it down on the foundation that I'll build today. It's a very, very primitive foundation, nothing that's intended to last a long time, and honestly, I plan to remove it probably at the end of this season. So today we're just going to be using some rough cut lumber and some pressure treated 4x4s for everything. I have some old scrap lumber as well that I've just sort of found around the property in a variety of ways, and I'm going to use some bricks and concrete pavers that I made myself for leveling and supporting the floor. Then I have a huge piece of OSB that I'm going to bring up here and cut to size once everything's sort of put together in this space. So I'm going to get busy. I'll mark this plot out where I want everything to lay. It's pretty level already, so I'm not going to have to do much of that, but I do have a rake just in case I need to move stuff around. First try. All right, so it's roughly level. Again, I'm not going for a crazy perfect product here, just something that'll, slough rainwater off of it appropriately. Hopefully I don't hit any roots as I go down. I'm gonna take a gamble on that one. Probably not a smart idea, but I have an easy place to move over to here where there are no trees, no roots, if I really, really need to. I'm just really hopeful I can get it underneath this tree. But my plan is this right here. I have very simple schematic here. I'm sure it's not how anyone would do anything appropriately. I'm just making do with what I got over there. This is my trusty electric ground auger. Definitely not a replacement for a gas-powered one. This is really quite ideal for something like this where I'm just throwing in a handful of post holes. Maybe I'm doing it by myself and I just really don't want to lose motivation. It's not ideal for going into rock, obviously, but I gotta admit the electric one, in my experience, has more torque than a gas-powered one. and you're not sucking down fumes or needing to wear ear protection and all that kind of stuff. So you'll see, I'm going to go through fairly rocky terrain, maybe hit some roots. It's not, you know, super easy topsoil, and you can see how it performs. The only thing I've sort of modified it is I glued a level on. It's not 100%, but it just sort of helps you keep your line as you're going, especially if you put the bubble in level and then rotate, put the bubble in level and rotate, put the bubble in level and rotate. But yeah, first hole is going to go in here in this corner, closest to the tree, ideally. Test with the roots if it's going to be a problem. It worked. Not going too deep into this hole, but I think it'll be deep enough. Didn't really hit any major roots, only a few small rocks. I'm starting to hit a little bit more of some significant rock now, so that probably makes a great place to place the post. I'm going to dig out the other three and get them prepped for placing the posts, and then we'll cut some wood. So we got 4 holes dug out. Nothing fancy, quick and easy, minus this one. This one is a mess and had that rock in it, which is not small, and it also had a huge black spider. That's gone now, but that one's going to be a little bit of some work getting it cleaned up and stamped back in. Probably end up using that rock to sort of just like push down on the earth. But I'm ready to place some posts, get them squared, get them buried. All right, that's as much as I can get done today. Despite the weather starting out really nice, we got some clouds rolling in. Looks like it might be rain. And I got a bunch of stuff out at camp, so I got to get back there and sort of prep for the wetness. And when I come back out here, we'll finish getting this thing perfectly level. It's not too far off, it's pretty close. And yeah, we'll get the rest of this thing installed, but the hard work's done. I'm back to finish my little structure I'm building here. Got to get a few more pieces of wood in. I'm just going to finish the platform today, do the outhouse another time, and hopefully get the shed dropped onto this sometime today or tomorrow. finished project or product for the shed foundation. It doesn't look terribly off level. I did actually intentionally put this front post a little bit lower just so that it doesn't pool water inside, but I'm gonna come back out here with Flex Seal, trusty Flex Seal, and all around this lower perimeter, I'm just gonna paint it with rubber, maybe even silicone some of these cracks here. But I don't want any insects to be able to easily get into this. I don't want any odors that might be stored in there to be able to get out and attract more wildlife, so I do have to seal it up. But that should be maybe like $50 in silicone. Coming back another time.